Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy RJ back at you again with another video. Alright, y'all. So this time I wanted to do something different. I wanted to see if I can I just wanted to get my thoughts on the Royal Rumble and the things that different happen. Just do the best I can when it comes to talking about it and everything. So but yeah, y'all already know it. But let's do it like this. Y'all already know what y'all gotta do. Y'all gotta hit that like button, comment down below what y'all see me react to next. Hit the subscribe button if you have not done so already. Whether you a new viewer or a returning viewer, it'd be greatly appreciated. Turn on the post notification bell so you never miss when I upload a video, and share this video wherever you show your cool stuff. All right, let's get into it. So with the first match, the Women's Royal Rumble. Let's see. The Women's Royal Rumble was pretty good to me. It wasn't bad at all. Let's see. The first entrant was. The first entrant was Io Sky. Number 2 was Liv Morgan. So Liv Morgan started off with Io Sky. It was pretty good to me. The match was pretty good. She did pretty good. Then you had number 3, which was Roxanne, Roxanne was the Iron Woman of this match, which I will get into later. So Roxanne was the Iron Man of this match. Iron Woman, if you want to call it, of this match. Then we had, I'm trying to think who number 4 was. Number 4 was trying to think who number 4 was, y'all. I can't put it in my head. But anyway, like I said, the match was pretty good. We had different things, we had legends returning. We had people who were expected to return, and maybe a few who weren't really expected to return. But I'm gonna just skim over some of it. Let's see. Later on in the match, it started getting a little good, start getting better. We started having stars like Trish Stratus, Bianca, Naomi, Jordynne Grace comes out. I want to say, I can't remember what number Jordynne Grace came out, but I know for a fact that then number 21 we had Alexa Bliss come out to a crazy pop, like a really big pop. Alexa came out to a really, really big pop. That was dope. Not gonna lie, I wanted to see AJ Lee. Thought we were gonna see AJ Lee, but we did it, especially at number 30. The person who entered at number 30 was Nikki Bella, who a lot of people didn't really care for. Charlotte came back. It was pretty straight with Charlotte. Charlotte was like the only woman out of everybody who got like a big entrance, with the fireworks and all that stuff. And to my surprise, I will say this, to my surprise, I thought that her wearing red was gonna she was gonna lose, because if you didn't know that, there was a thing that she's copying from her dad, which is Ric Flair. Obviously her dad is Ric Flair. Ric Flair thing was that whenever he wore red, that meant he was gonna lose. And for the longest, it seemed like Charlotte was carrying that same, keeping that going, where if she wore red, she would lose as well. But apparently she didn't. But anyway, so during the match, we got like a little confrontation. We got like all the women fighting. We obviously got Roxanne and Bayley. They having some heated confrontation. If I'm not mistaken, I think I heard that they supposed to have that her and Julia and Roxanne gonna have a triple threat match at New Year's. I want to say Vengeance Day for the God, I'm messing up, for the NXT Women's Championship. And you obviously got, you got the NXT stars, you got like people like, the NXT women's stars, you got people that are coming out there, you got like Lash Legend, you got Jada Parker, you got Stephanie McCure, Julia, like I said, Roxanne Perez. Surprised we didn't get nobody like Jakara Jackson or Fallon Henley or nothing like that in the match. But hey, it's whatever, especially the women's North American NXT North American champion, Fallon Henley, like I said. But hey, we got the women's NXT champion, Julia. Then you had bro. Then you had Zoe come out. Then you had Shayna come out. Then you had Sonya come out. You know, and they got like their own little faction. Their whole little faction thing is like what is it called? I think it's called like Pure Fusion Collective or some crap like that. I think you know, the studs. Basically, you know, they did like a thing where they trying to make them like a dominant faction. They pretty much ran rep shot throughout the whole match until eventually they got eliminated. Then you see like a thing, you know, Maxine come out. Maxine had this whole thing with Ivy Now, who's in the Royal Rumble, by the way. She had this whole thing with Ivy Now, trying to get revenge and all that stuff, and blah 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 blah. Then she basically takes her Ivy Now, eliminates her, and all that stuff. Then you got Fear Fusion Collective trying to gang up on her. So then you got Bayley, Bianca, and Naomi helping her out. Then later on, then you see Jordan. Then you see Jordan Grace and Naomi had like a little stare down. Then you know, you think they about to fight or they about to run it back from TNA, because yes, they worked together in TNA. You think they about to run it back? Nah, they hug. But then here's something that I want to touch on that a lot of YouTubers didn't touch on. They did a thing where Bianca was like, hey, what you doing? Hey, you know, you my partner. Why you over there hugging Jordan Grace? Like what's up with you? So, you know, she like, oh, like, hey, look, we ain't got time for this hugging stuff. You know, you got to snap out of it. We got to get back into this match. Boom, boom, boom. So, boom, she came, you know, they started doing their little thing. Then, like I said, I'm just skimming through a lot of this stuff. Then you had somebody like, then you had number 21, which was Alexa Bliss, which, like I said, you know, came out to a huge pop and all that stuff. Then you had Nia Jax, who was like the strong woman of the match. You know, y'all already know how that go. But bro, to me, when Nia came back, like when Nia came out, it was kind of boring. Then they gotta make her look strong and things like that. They try to make her look strong and all that stuff, but and I feel like they succeeded, but they didn't have to do the way they did. Then like there was like this one spot like where, you know, on the, like, you know, a bunch of women go over the rope. Over the top rope. Then you had people like, you had Bayley, Io Sky, Bianca Belair, Naomi, you know, Julia, and Roxanne. I think I might be wrong on that, but you know. So then they do this little spot where apparently Nia Jax is just able to eliminate all of them. So all of them fall except for, I think, Roxanne is in. She stays in, but my pick fell out, which was the Io Sky. I thought Io was gonna stay in, but she didn't. So, you know, so the final three ended up being Charlotte, Roxanne Perez, and Nia Jax. Nia Jax, you know, showing her strength and all that stuff. Then they had a thing like you know, then they had a thing where like Charlotte and Roxanne was doing what they could to eliminate Nia. So they eliminated Nia, and you pretty much knew where we're gonna go from there. You know, it's Charlotte versus Roxanne. It's so obvious they're not finna give the Royal Rumble win to Roxanne right now. She ain't even on the main roster right now. Why would they do that? I mean, they could have pulled a swerve, but I don't think they were gonna do that. But y'all already know what happened. You know, Charlotte. You know, I don't even need to go through the whole little choreographed stuff from the match. Basically, towards the end, Charlotte won. Then we had but anyway, let's get to the next match. So yeah, Charlotte won to a bunch of mixed reaction. A lot of people didn't like it. Me personally, I didn't really like it either. I didn't really feel like Charlotte needed it. I'm kind of tired of it. But they obviously finna set up Tiffany versus Charlotte. Bro, we don't need Rhea. Bro, we don't need Rhea and Charlotte again, bro. Like, I'm tired of that, bro. Like, that's when if we got that again, that'd be like the third match. We don't need that. Oh, I forgot. So at number 30, then we had Nikki Bella come out, which was also kind of a little weird, you know, like controversial. Like, people obviously didn't want her to come. You know, people didn't care. People still liked her. You know, they was like, okay, cool. You know, Nikki Bella coming back, but all right, bet, cool. but she came at number 30. You know, mixed reactions. People didn't really mess with that for real. A lot of people, including myself, thought number 30 would be AJ Lee, CM Punk's wife, but it wasn't. And yeah, I ain't gonna lie, you know, it was kind of exciting, you know, that Nikki Bella got the number 30 spot, but it was like, bro, we didn't really care about you like that. We wanted AJ Lee. So, you know, blah 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 blah. You know, I already told y'all all that other stuff. Yada yada yada. Charlotte won. Then I'm losing my train of thought. Then you had the men. Then you had the tag team title match between Motor City Machine Guns and DIY, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. You know, the match was pretty good. You know, DIY was doing their little tricks. You know, some of their tricks was kind of fire, like little neat tricks to get the win. That was fire. You know, so DIY ended up getting the first fall. They hit like this little fake tag. Johnny did like a fake tag. Johnny didn't tag himself in. You know, so like Tommaso went for a tag, but Johnny like pulled his hand back like this, so it looked like a tag. So I guess Alex Shelley or Chris Sabin, they thought Johnny was tagged in the match, but he wasn't. So then he did like a little, you know, he tricked him, and then, you know, that set up Ciampa to hit like a big knee thing, and then boom, boom, you know, 1, 2, 3, get the first fall, boom. So later in the match, you guys, you know, I'm just skimming through it. You know, later in the match, Motor City Machine Gun, they end up picking up another fall. I'm just running through this match real quick. So they ended up picking up a fall. So it was one apiece. You know, DIY got one fall. Motor City Machine Guns got one fall. Then toward the third fall, you know, they having a good match. You know, DIY playing their little tricks because they the heels. You know, Motor City Machine Guns the face. Blah 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 blah. Then later on in the match, some things happened. It looked like Motor City Machine Gun about to win, but the dude in the black hoodie come back and stop the ref, and when you look at him, you know at first you know who it was, but then when you get like a good look at him, you know it's obviously Montez Ford. Then Angelo Dawkins come out of nowhere with Angelo Dawkins come out of nowhere with a hoodie and a crutch. So he hits I think it was Alex Shelley. You know, then that eventually gives DIY the advantage for them to hit their little move to meet in the middle. So they hit that, then they retain the titles. Ciampa's bloody, Johnny tired, and then, you know, they thinking the Street Profits helped them. Then out of nowhere, boom, Street Profits tagged them too, and just let them know, like, hey, look, we coming for your titles. You know, hey, look, you know, it's us too. You know, don't forget about us. We know y'all got us. But so yeah, and then the crowd was just. When this match came out, honestly, y'all, the crowd was like, kind of just dead for this match. Like, I don't know what it was like. I mean, I thought it was pretty cool, but for the most part with the match, the crowd was just pretty dead with this match. So, you know, glad it kind of got packed up. I mean, you know, glad it kind of got, you know, through and over with. But, you know, glad to see Motor City Machine Guns got they shine in front of that many people. That was pretty good for them. Then you get to the third match, which was Cody and Kevin. This match was crazy. This match was basically just completely brutal. You know, they hate each other. You don't hear no words for real. You know, you thinking you gonna see like the typical ladder match thing. You know, one person try to go for the title, they try to get it down. You know, you push the ladder, you try to drag the person down, you slam them, blah 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 blah. Nah, bro. It looked like they were trying to kill each other, bro. It looked like these guys were physically trying to end each other, bro. Kevin Owens was doing some crazy spots with the ladder. Kevin slammed Cody into like the little, I don't know what them things are called, you know, like the little things that hold the ladder together that makes the ladder open. Kevin slammed him through that, broke those. I know Cody's in pain. You know, he started beating Cody with that. He grabbed like a little baby ladder, started beating up Cody with that, slamming him into like that. Then there was this little spot where it was like the little ladder, and it was on the bottom turnbuckle, and Kevin like power bombed him in the back of his neck, and then like his upper middle back part hit like the edge. That was brutal. Then there was other spot. So basically they were just trying to kill each other. Cody was trying to go for the title every now and again. Then Kevin stopped him, and then Cody was like, you know what? So he was like, you know what? I'm tired of you. So Cody took this thing, well, not this thing, but Cody like broke the bottom like ladder step thing, or what you want to call it, the rung. He broke that and then just started beating Kevin Owens, which is just like beating him with it. Yeah, and that was just crazy. Then apparently there was a ladder set up and, you know, bridge, you know, between like the announce table and then the ring. So you ring in the announce table, and then they just beat each other. Then there was this ladder, then there was another ladder in the ring along with the ladder that was already set up. So that ladder was like bridged on like the bottom rope and the ladder. Kevin tried to like put Cody through it, but Cody wasn't going for it. So Cody tried to suplex Kevin through it, but you know how the saying go, you can't suplex Kevin Owens. So Kevin Owens counters it into like this fisherman suplex and just basically, and him and Cody basically just hit that bottom ladder. I think Kevin hit the edge, and both of them, it was just crazy. Both of them hit it at like the same time and just like super hard. And the way Cody felt like he just collapsed up out of nowhere, bro. That junk was so crazy. Bro, you thinking Cody and Kevin both was out, they both was done. Like you had refs, you had medical team, you had Nick Aldis come and check on both of them, like they like, and then you had the referees throwing up the extra stuff like it was just over with. Sami Zayn come out, you know, part of you thinking Sami about to turn heel on Cody, or Sami about to turn on Kevin, blah blah blah. But nah, Sami ain't do nothing. He kind of was just there to just check up on both his friends, which is, you know, obviously Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. So then, you know, Cody get back up and he do this thing where he just get mad. He start bro just start slamming Kevin face into the announce table over and over and over and over again until he bleeding. Then Cody like, you know what, I ain't done. So then he takes Kevin, smack him against the face first against the ring post, which was brutal. And then, sorry guys, I'm losing my train of thought. But then they did like this little spot where they got up on the table. And then Cody was just beating on Kevin, punching him in the face over and over and over again on the announce table. Then you had this thing where I guess Cody was about to do a move, and Kevin countered it, and Kevin was about to package power driver Cody right through the table. That's that same move that took out Randy, I think. So yeah, that was pretty much that. Cody countered it, and then Sami like, nah, don't do that, you know, please don't do it. Cody, so then Cody turns it around to get Kevin on his back for like the Alabama Slam, and he just Alabama Slam Kevin right through that bridge ladder that's bridge between the announce table and the ring apron. And it was just crazy, bro. It looks like Kevin Owens died, bro. It just looked like he died for real. And then, you know, Cody get back in the ring, climb up the ladder slowly all the way to the top, and just retrieve both of his championships. So he's still the champion. You know, Cody about to walk off, Cody celebrating, then Cody come back and then just taunts Kevin on like, hey little bro, this what you wanted, bro, like what you expect, this what you wanted. Oh, then Cody get up on the announce table flexing and stuff with his titles, and you know, just for like this little, like it was like just fire camera shot, like bro, it was just crazy. But anyway, you know, that's pretty much that. Cody won the match, boom boom boom. You know, Kevin Owens out of there. You know, Kevin Owens asked for that stuff, blah 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 blah. Now it's time for the Men's Royal Rumble match. The Men's Royal, I'm gonna skim through this the best way I can, just real fast. You know, I don't want to make this video too long. I don't want to keep talking too much, but yeah. Then you had Rey Mysterio in there at number 1, which was crazy. You know, people possibly thinking, hey, can Rey do it? Obviously not. Then you had Penta enter at number 2, so you know that was good. You know, the greatest luchadors of the best luchadors right now. Rey Mysterio being the luchador of the last generation, Penta probably being the best of this generation. So yeah, you know, they put on a, you know, classic, you know, typical luchador stuff, real fast-paced thing like that. Then you had Chad Gable come out, who obviously got like a luchador problem and stuff like that. You know, they did their little thing, blah blah blah, you know, whoop de whoop. But let's see, number 5. I don't remember number 5, but anyway, we're gonna skip it. So everything, around that time, it's like slow pace. I mean, it's fast paced. With Ray and Ray Phoenix, and then you got Chad Gable and things like that. Then start slowly picking up, because you get people like Brian Breaker in there who just spearing the mess out of everybody. Carmelo Hayes, people like that. Then you got the Miz. And then you got Drew McIntyre, things like that. So then you got Jimmy Uso, then you Jacob Fatu and all that. So then at one point, Carmelo gets eliminated. He walked to the back. He like, all right, whatever. So then, boom, as he walked to the back, Akira Tozawa come out of there. Akira Tozawa, he's just doing his own thing. Then Melo get pissed and stuff. He attacked Akira. Then they're like, oh, Akira, blah, 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 blah. He hurt. Which, like, y'all already know he fine and stuff. So then he like, oh, well, then Triple H like, hey, we need a replacement for. Then that's when he like, all right, hey, yo, Speed, go up out there and like, just be in the Royal Rumble, bro. You ain't gotta really do too much for him. Speed come out there, blah blah blah, like a big pop, whatever. Then he just had this little he had this little moment with Brian Breaker and Otis. So he helped Brian Breaker eliminate Otis. He give that, he think he cooked with Brian Breaker, and then Brian started doing his thing, like running the ropes like full speed. And then when he do that like 2 or 3 times, then he hit that other rope, he just runs into Speed. He just mows him down with just like this real Bruce Speed, bro. I think Speed head just hit the bounce off the canvas. So then Brian picks him up, throws him over top rope. Otis catches him. Otis obviously a little ticked off. He mad. Otis just yeets him back behind him, onto the announce table. So that's the end of Speed up out of there. Then you got Drew. Then Roman comes out number 16, which was crazy. Then you got let's see. Then I can't remember who came out before that. I should have took some notes. But this is my first video, so hey, don't hate me. Don't come in the comments or whatever if you like this video. But then later on, then that's when the mega started. That's when the superstars start coming in. Then, like the mega stars. You got Roman. You got John who come out number 23. Then you got Punk. Then you got Seth. Then you got Drew, Damian, LA Knight, people like that. Damian ended up eliminating Drew at one point. So Drew gets mad. He kind of pissed. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on with that. Then Jacob Fatu come in. When Jacob Fatu come in, bro, it's just, bro, everything just changed. Jacob just mollywops everybody. Then not too long after Jacob comes out, then Braun come out. I wasn't really mad about this. I kind of expected this. I kind of wanted this to happen. I was pretty much expecting this to happen. People were mad that Braun kind of just came. People was mad Braun was able to come back and just be okay from after what Jacob did. But it's kind of like his thing. He a monster, right? He the monster among men. If he get knocked down, he can come back within like a week or something. That's supposed to be his thing. But yeah, I feel like he shouldn't have. I feel like he shouldn't have eliminated Jacob like he did, but he eliminated Jacob as a get back. That's obviously been trying to set up, continue their feud, so that's still going on as well. Just little things like that. And so yeah, Jacob's out, then Brian eventually gets out. Then I forget. Then I know Damian got eliminated. Then then it's Seth, Roman, Drew, Jay Uso. Obviously Jay was gonna be in there too. Jay Uso, which we'll get to him later. Seth, Roman, Jay Uso, Punk, Cena, and I think that's about it. So they had a match. Later on, it get to a point where Roman and Seth, they like, oh, bro, I hate you, blah 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 blah. You did this, blah 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 blah. So then Roman and Seth, they fight. Then later on, then Roman trying to eliminate Seth. Roman so focused on Seth and trying to eliminate Seth, he ain't even paying attention to what's going on behind him. So CM Punk just come up out of nowhere and just eliminate both of them. And Roman just shocked, like, what, bro? Like, bro, what, bro? We were just cool. Seth was like, bro, come on. And then at number 30, Logan Paul comes out. Logan eliminates CM Punk. And then they trying to figure out what's going on. CM Punk looking mad at Roman mad at CM Punk, Seth mad at both of them. And then Roman got arguing on the same team a month ago, bro. What is you doing? So Seth, he getting riled up because he's seeing both of them because he hate both of them. And then Seth delivers like this just nasty, brutal, like stomp to Roman. That junk look brutal. That look like it hurt for real. And then he start going after CM Punk. Then you get referees and security and general managers trying to pull them apart, things like that. Boom, boom, boom. Just little stuff like that. Then Seth get pulled away, Punk get pulled away. And then, he get pulled, and then Paul over there like, bro, what is you doing? What is you doing on the floor? Why you stomp his head on the floor? That's crazy. What you doing? So then, Seth like, hey man, forget you. Seth give him the middle finger to the face, blah blah blah. And then he sees Roman crawling over there to the steps trying to get himself together. And then Seth just run back and just stomp his head on the steel steps, which is crazy. Then he goes back and started just beating the mess out of CM Punk, which is crazy. It looked like they trying to getting ready to set up a feud between all three of them. Like it possibly at WrestleMania. Like a match between Roman, Roman, Seth, and Punk in a triple threat match. That'll be fire. And then let's see what John Cena gonna do in the match. So then that happened, and then I can't remember everything that happened, but I'll just tell y'all what was up. So then when it get to the final three, the final three people is John Cena, Jey Uso, and Logan Paul. Nobody likes Logan Paul. John Cena and Jey Uso basically hurried up and packed him up, got him up out of there. Then you see like a little match for a minute between Jey and John. Then at one point, then John gets, I think it was like Jey gets thrown over the top, but he catches him. Then John gets pulled over the top by Jey. He catches himself. And then they just fire back and forth. Boo, constantly again. Yay, yeet, yay, yeet, yay, yeet. Something like that each time they hit each other. So then Jey hits John with a super kick. Then John do this thing where he looked like he about to fall over. Like he got one, he got one leg on the apron, and then one leg just hanging on. And he looked like he hanging on by a thread, like he about to fall off. So then I think Jey go for a punch or something, but then John catches it and like he been to deliver AA to the outside. But then Jey he counters it, get back in the ring, and then he simply just pushes John off the apron. Just simply just pushes him off the apron. So then that means Jey won the Royal Rumble match. Jey is your 2025 men's Royal Rumble match winner. I forgot other superstars like Shinsuke. But hey, look, he won important. Shinsuke ain't really doing like Shinsuke got eliminated in like maybe 5 minutes. And you had Ludwig Kaiser, who basically almost broke the record for the shortest Royal Rumble time, but nah, that's still held by Santino. And then you had Joe Hendry coming in at number 15, who got a huge pop as well, just like Alexa did. So yeah, that was pretty much it. So that was the results for the Royal Rumble. I just go back over the winners. The winners of the whole thing. Charlotte won the women's Royal Rumble match, which she didn't need. I mean, I ain't mad at Charlotte, and I ain't mad at the fact that they did it, but Charlotte didn't need it, and I sure would have liked it. Somebody like maybe Bayley to win it again, or maybe even Io, because we could have easily got Io versus Rhea at WrestleMania. Or we could have got Bayley versus Rhea again, or something like that. And it's Becky didn't come back. We thought Becky would come back. Becky, she ain't come back. Blah 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 blah. you know, but you know, it's whatever. So, but anyway, Charlotte won the women's Royal Rumble match. DIY retained their titles against the Motor City Machine Guns. You know, with the Street Profits returning, basically kind of turning heel, or maybe they just gonna be like an edgier team. I don't know. I don't freaking know, y'all. But then you know, Cody retained against Kevin. Cody retained his titles against Kevin in a brutal ladder match, which was probably the best match of the night, to be honest. Then you had the men's Royal Rumble, which was pretty good. Some people say they didn't like it. Me personally, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I personally turned my phone off and it pretty much just ignored everybody while I was watching the whole thing. I don't care who. I just ignored everybody, bro. But and then, you know, Jaded, and at the end, Jey Uso is your 2025 men's Royal Rumble winner. So yeah, that was pretty much it, yo. And y'all, this video is already over like 30 minutes long. So yeah, so that was pretty much, you know, the results of the Royal Rumble and my thoughts on it. I do like Jey won. I really thought John won. I feel like John possibly should have won, but I'm not. But to me, unlike other people who are mad now, I'm not completely mad that Jey won. I'm not 100% mad that he won. I'm cool with it. I'm cool, excited to see what they gonna do. And bro, it's obvious that they gonna let Jey beat Gunther, because you know, Jey already lost to Gunther like at least 3 times. So it's obvious that they're gonna let Jey win it against Gunther at WrestleMania. So yeah, you know, that was me talking about the Royal Rumble and my thoughts on it. But yeah, y'all already know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, that's pretty much in it. I'm over here stuttering, but yeah, because I'm pretty much out of breath and I've been talking for a good minute. But anyway, y'all, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want more wrestling videos like this, more wrestling content that I'm trying to do, I'm trying to turn it into like a mixed channel where I do reaction, music, and wrestling, you know, whatever, like, you know, whatever little stuff y'all like. But y'all already know what y'all gotta do. Please leave a like down below if y'all haven't already. Comment down below if y'all see me react to next. And if you are a new viewer / returning viewer and you like wrestling content, and you think I was pretty good, and you think I gave a pretty good take on it, and you want more wrestling content like this, or more wrestling talks like my preview predictions on the Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank, WrestleMania, things like that. If you guys want me to talk more about wrestling and WWE and 2K and all this stuff, y'all already know what y'all gotta do. Leave a like down below, comment down below, show some reaction next, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, and if you have not done so already, whether you're a returning subscriber or not. But other than that, it's been your boy RJ, and I'm up out of here, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace.